So, I'm going to be reacting today for my first time ever to Bill Blur, No Reason to Hit a Woman. Now, based off this title, this is going to be quite interesting. Do you know what I'm saying? I wonder what type of jokes is going to come out in regards to, not hitting women or whatnot or what the, I mean, it's new to me. It's my first time. So you know what? I'm excited. Let's get into it. You guys can drop me some comments down below. Let me know about Bill Blur, about what type of other stand-up comedies he's done, maybe stuff you'd like me to react to. But for now, let's get into this one.
No, we have these huge battles. You know what the maddest she ever got me was? One time she was watching this show, it was like a poor excuse for The View, and they started talking about domestic violence, right? For the 9 millionth time this year, they're talking about domestic violence, just in case, you didn't get the memo, Evidently, just some people didn't get it. It's not okay to slam your wife's head into the cupboard drawers because she didn't dry the can opener off properly.
Oh my gosh. It is not okay.
It's gonna fucking rust, right?
Damn!
Not know not to do that shit. Do they really have to keep talking about it? Who it's like wife beaters watching for, oh, fuck, now I get it, up.
I know, like they just realized.
Here we go, there you go, oh. So at the end of the hour, they come to the logical conclusion. They're like, there is no reason to hit a woman. There is no reason to hit a woman. And I was just like, really? I could give you like 17 right off the top of my head. You wake me from a drunken stupor, I could still give you like 9.
Wow.
There's plenty of reasons to hit a woman. You just don't do it. But
That's rude.
Suggest that there's no reason. Dude, the level of ego behind that statement. What are you, levitating above the rest of us? You're never annoying.
I get what he's saying though.
How many times have you thought about slapping your fucking guy in the head this week?
Nobody's above mistakes. No one's perfect. So.
There you go. Every day.
Still don't mean you can hit a woman though. Just saying.
Oh, dude, it drives me nuts. There's no reason. There's no reason. Really? No reason? How about this? You marry a girl, you fall in love, you buy her a house. You go to work every day paying off the house. You come home one day, she's banging the next door neighbor, hands you divorce papers, you gotta move out, sleep on a futon, and still pay for that house that she's gonna stay in.
That would hurt.
I'm not saying you should do it, but there's plenty of fucking reasons in that arc of a story.
That's just one of them.
Alright, that was a hypothetical.
Are you sure?
You want an actual story? I'll give you one.
Okay.
Right? I fucked up my foot playing drums, trying to get my bass drum foot as fast as John Bonham's, because I figured that's a good thing to focus on. 43 years of age, never married, no kids. I figured this is going to lead me to the light, right? This is what I need to do. So I don't know what I did. I felt like after I played for like an hour, and afterwards I felt like literally like there was some midget stabbing me in the bottom of my foot, right?
God.
Like I had lightning coming out of the bottom of my foot. So I did the typical guy thing. Like, I'm not going to the hospital. I'll sleep it off.
Of course.
Fine, right? Next morning I wake up, my foot's even worse.
You know what? While we're on that note, please can somebody explain to me, why do guys always do that? Why do guys, either when they get hurt or when they're ill, they find some way to avoid going to see the doctor or going to a hospital? If you're hurting, if you're ill, and you need medical assistance, just go. But men? It's a fight and a struggle to even get them there. Listen, you be carrying them, dragging them, kicking and screaming. You know what I mean?
And I gotta walk my crazy dog. So I'm like, I can't do it. My foot's killing me. So I wake up my girl. Sweetheart, can you do me a favor? Can you walk the dog for me? Can you just take the shift? I'll do your afternoon shift. Can you just do me this solid? Can you do this for me?
You even got shifts.
I had a late night last night. I'm tired. I have a big day, and I just go, fuck it. She goes, what do you mean, fuck it? It's like, why can't you just say no? You're just gonna waterboard me with like a 20-minute explanation and eventually winds its way around to go, fuck yourself. Just say no. I'm just limping out of the room. Whatever, go back to bed. You got a big day, right? So now I'm like limping down the street. I got like Tourette's, fucking goddamn bullshit.
Oh my
Dog's walking
gosh.
next to me. I gotta admit, I got a little childish. I did. I got a little childish, I was just thinking about my relationship. I'm like, this is the relationship I'm in? You just gonna do whatever the hell you want to do, right? And fuck me? Fine, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do. I feel like listening to my iPod on full blast, walking around the house. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I did. Turned it all the way up, and my whole plan was just to walk by her like I didn't even know her. That was it. She came down the hall, and I just ghosted her. Just walked right past her.
He's definitely on some childish things there, boy.
Just trying to piss her off. And I gotta tell you something, worked like a charm. Worked like a charm. Yeah, hung my coat up, turned around. By the time I turned around, she was already yelling at me. But the music was so loud, not only could I not hear her, it actually looked like she was singing the song that I was listening to. It's one of the highlights of the relationship. So I knew what she was saying. I was like, whatever, I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
Wow.
I'm going on to the computer, right? So I limp over and I sit down, and unbeknownst to me, she's like, no, we're going to talk about this right now. Comes out, poof, and slaps the headphones off my head. I got a big...
She not playing.
It fucking hurt. So I'm like, honey, leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. Put the headphones back on. She comes right back up again. Poof, slaps them up a little harder. This time they spin halfway around my head. Caveman DNA starts coming up.
Oh.
Talking through my teeth. Honey, leave me alone. Don't want to talk about it, right? Put them on. Third time she comes up. Poof, slaps him right across the room, and I snap. I'm like, fine. You want to have the fight? Let's fucking have the fight. She's like, we will discuss this later when you calm down.
Oh.
Oh, right there. I just wanted to roll her up on her yoga mat and stuff her behind the couch. Just leave her there until she got thirsty. Come on, let me out of here. I have a spin class. You made your point. This is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
Really is. That's the thing. I hate that saying there's no reason. Obviously, I'm not saying to hit a woman, you know.
Facts.
But saying there's no reason, I think that's crazy. When you say there's no reason, that kills any sort of examination as to how two people ended up at that place. If you say there's no reason, you cut out the build-up, you just left with the act. How are you going to solve it if you don't figure it out? Look how awkward it is in here right now.
Wait, I know it.
You shouldn't hit a woman. I'm just saying, how come you can't?
I even noticed it go real quiet up in there. No one in the audience had anything to say. Wow.
Ask questions. You can only ask questions about what the guy did. You can never ask about the woman. Why is that? Why is that? What is that? What does answer him right mean? What does that mean? Are you the idiot who got up halfway through the special during the bit and you're like walking around like I'm not fucking taking a special here? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
And you know it was a woman as well, right? Wow. When you get pointed at and blasted like that by a comedian, boy, in front of everybody, yo.
Fucking had to ignore all of that, and now you're gonna like yell out, and not only that, yell something that makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Answer him! Answer him! Every fucking special I do, there's always one. Always right down the fucking middle. Talking about hitting women, sweetheart. And I think you just added another reason.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not even in a relationship with her, and she's fucking nagging me.
Oh wow.
Fucking unbelievable. Look, I understand hitting a woman's a bad thing, okay? How come you can't fucking ask questions? I just don't understand. Like, if I get bit by a rattlesnake, wouldn't you guys have some questions? Right? How did it happen?
True.
Did you not see it? Were you fucking with it?
True.
How did this snake get so mad it almost killed you? Firemen put out a fire, they don't just drive away afterwards, they sift through the debris.
They investigate, they ask questions.
It's an oily rag, right?
Fair play.
Look, I realize I'm coming off pretty ignorant right about now. I realize that. Let me extend an olive branch then, okay? I realize that there's some animal guys out there, okay? Horrible guys, you know, have a rough day at the factory, come home, tuna casserole, and just start swinging, all right? I'm not trying to say that those people don't exist. I realize they exist. They should be buried underneath the prison, okay? So if I can admit that, ladies, can you at least admit that every ass kicking doesn't just fall out of the fucking sky? Really? Even hockey has 2 minutes for instigating, right? They understand that some back and forth happened before that shit, you know? You know what it is? Is every case is handled like that Rihanna one, where they just say the guy's a piece of shit,
Oh,
fuck this
no.
guy, blah blah blah, send him to jail. Then they never ask anything about that. You know, I'm not saying he should have done it, but I'm just saying. Just say it, dude. In your heart of hearts, what do you think was going down before that happened? You think she was just sitting there going, "Oh my God, Baskin Robbins, you want to get some ice cream?" You know? Or do you think maybe they were having some epic end of the relationship fight and some crazy shit was being said? Maybe she was screaming in his ear some crazy female shit like, "Oh, fuck all your friends, I don't give a fuck."
Wow.
Maybe that's why I sell more albums than you, motherfucker.
Oh.
Right? To be fair, she could have just been sitting there going, "I need a tissue. Do you keep those in the glove box?" "Oh my God, I'll bring my out. I'll bring my out." Now fuck that, because you know what it is? They never address how women argue, which I think is the core of a lot of that shit. You know? And I gotta tell you something, man. Like, I never knew how women argued. But after 20 years of losing every significant battle in a relationship, I finally figured out how they argued. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm starting to turn this franchise around.
Okay. What, for the whole male race?
I've begun a winning tradition. This is how they argue, as far as I can tell. All right? If they're right, they argue the point. And they stay on point and make sure you stay on point until you're down on your knees, apologizing, begging for forgiveness. All right? No problem with that. Totally respect it. But here's the thing. If they're wrong, they go rogue. They go off-road. They start thinking of shit you're sensitive about. Maybe you don't get along with your dad. And in their head, they just start concocting this evil statement. Totally designed.
Wow.
This desperate Hail Mary attempt to make you so fucking mad, you just call him a cunt.
I am sure not every woman argues like that. Sure, damn, I don't.
That's what it is. And cunt trumps all the bullshit they did to start the argument. Now it's not about that. Well, that's no reason to call me a cunt. And then that's it. You're in this room now, right? My girl knows my big thing is, my big fear in life is to be that dude who grows old, you know, grows old alone, has like that basement apartment, just screaming up at the younger couple, "Turn it down! That isn't music!" So I noticed that anytime she was losing a fight, out of nowhere, she'd just be like, "But that's why you're just gonna grow old and be alone." Then I shit. Next thing you know, I'm in the kitchen washing dishes for the 9th fucking time in a row. This is what the argument was about. I was so right. What happened? So if you learn anything from my ignorance tonight, just know this. Next time you're in a battle with your beautiful woman, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, and they start out of nowhere, okay? You're winning, and they just start saying that crazy shit out of nowhere. Just know in that moment you've won the fight, okay? All right? Don't get mad. Bob and weave, slip all of that shit.
Bob and weave? Like you're boxing, like you're sparring.
Stay in the part of the argument. Okay? It's over. The argument is over. You've won. Just take a knee and run out the clock. All right? Yes. Lean on the ropes. Let them punch themselves out. And then in the end, you throw their psychology right back at them. Well, maybe we should discuss it later when you calm down.
Ooh.
And they won't hook up with you for a couple of days. Who cares? Who cares? You rub one out. Rub one out like a man. It's a champagne of victory.
So you no longer want to be in the doghouse, boy. You want to get back in your bed with your missus. This guy is hella funny. Hella funny. Obviously, I don't condone anybody hitting anybody. And that doesn't just apply to women, because obviously I'm female myself. I don't condone it. I don't condone men hitting women. I don't condone women hitting men. Nobody should be putting hands on anybody. Do you know what I mean? Point blank. There's ways to argue to get your point across without having to put hands on each other. But this guy, he turned it into a whole comical thing. And what's so funny about it is, when you actually think about that statement, there's no reason to hit a woman. Again, not condoning the hitting on any level, but it's very interesting the wording that is used in English. If you don't use the right wording, then it can come off differently. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, because obviously no human is perfect. No human is above mistakes. You know, there is no, I mean, nobody, like I said, should be putting hands on each other. But the fact of the matter is, People will annoy you, people will piss you off, people will do stuff to wind you up. Listen, people might just decide to pick an argument with you because it's Tuesday. Do you know what I'm saying? So based on that, there's no reason. I get what he's saying, because nobody's perfect, no woman is perfect, no man is perfect, and that's just what it is. So, but wow, I like how he flipped that. I like some of the things that some of the examples that he brought up as well. You guys, let me know what you thought about this one here in the comments. This guy was hella funny. My first time reacting to him. Drop me some more stand-up comedies that he's done that you guys would like me to react to. Until the next time, I'm out. Peace.
Now check it. Door busted open, my man still rang on the doorbell. Boy, you must want to end up in, so I can tell with no light is dark, but I still maneuver nice like a car in the car park. Let me put my torchlight on. There's some things need to get me some. Come on, grab anything I see. Things look appealing to me. You must leave because things look appealing to me. Get the eyes, the bag one.